Hello, listeners, and welcome to another episode of the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour, right here on CFTA 107.9 Tantramar Community Radio. I'm your host, Derek Beersworth, and this is a special episode, continuation from last week's episode. This is episode 2, showcasing the ECMA Awards that took place in Charlottetown, PEI, May 1st to the 5th, which I had a chance to take part in, which was a great time, of course. I was able to catch this first band we're going to play from St. John, New Brunswick, a trio, Saturday night at the ECMA Awards on the breakout stage. This is Lad and Lasses with their tune, Atlantic. That's Lad and Lasses, three-piece chamber folk band from St. John with their track Atlantic. This next artist showcased Sunday after most of the festival was coming to an end in Charlottetown. Him and I have become quite good friends over the years, and Sunday it was raining. I had been evicted from my hotel, had to check out. It was 10 o'clock. I was traveling with someone else who was having a nap, let's say. And so I was waiting for my drive, to get home. It was raining, and I was kind of walking between, lugging a bunch of gear and totes from hotel to hotel. No real place to go. Kind of in a foul mood, missing my family. It's been 5 days in Charlottetown, and the ECMAs can take a lot out of you. And I hear, off in the distance, Deke. People call me Deke, so that's kind of my nickname. I hear Deke. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want to stop and talk with anyone. Deke, wait up! And it was this next artist, who I know as Chris, and most people know as Old Man Ludica. And he says, Deke, what's up? You're looking a little somber. Here, I got something for you. And he pulls out this brand new album, his brand new record that hasn't been released yet. And that just, put a smile on my face, made my day. Chris is a great guy. Him and I have become very close, and he showcased Sunday night at the ECMAs. This next track is The Early Days off his album Domestic Eccentric. This is Old Man Ludica.
I was standing out at Stanfield, had to go away. Saw a brand new baby in the mother's face. I knew that it was over, all those early days. Our babies aren't our babies, will never be the same. Shopping cart full of toddlers at the superstore. They were eating goldfish, asking for more. An old man lined up behind us, and he shook his head. The kids were strangely quiet. I heard him when he said, you got to hold on. It goes so fast. These early days, well, they don't last. Got to enjoy them. They go so fast. The baby days, well, they don't last. Look forward to the evening when the monkeys go to bed. Then we talk all night about 'em. We feel half dead. We used to be too tired to eat in, but it's a total crapshoot to eat out. You got to hold on. It goes so fast. These early days, well, they don't last. Got to enjoy them. They go so fast. The baby days, well, they don't last. Oh, you're getting rid of diapers that you washed every night, and we're saving up for date night so we can have our fight. If it's quiet for a moment, oh, you better run upstairs, 'cause the toothpaste in the bathroom is redefining everywhere. You got to hold on. It goes so fast. These early days, well, they don't last. Got to enjoy them. They go so fast. The baby days, well, they don't last. Oh, I like the way you talk now. You talk like me. All the funny things you say, you're real good company. Oh, the odds are strong and crazy, and our love profound. You make our messy house feel like holy ground. You got to hold on. It goes so fast. These early days, well, they don't last. Got to enjoy them. They go so fast. The baby days, well, they don't last. Shopping cart full of toddlers at the superstore. They were eating goldfish, asking for more. An old man lined up behind us, and he shook his head. The kids were strangely quiet. I heard him when he said.
All right, that was Old Man Ludica with The Early Days off his album Domestic Eccentric. And you just heard a little story I mentioned about Chris that happened to me at the ECMAs in Charlottetown. Now I'm holding that album in my hand here, and we promised to have a first play of that debut single that's off the album. Easy Money is the name of the record, and it launches June 14th. And we'll be playing and showcasing that track on next week's episode, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can actually catch the video on his website. It's oldmanludica.ca, and the album's called Easy Money, and the title track is also called Easy Money, so go check that out. This next band hails from Cape Breton, and they were nominated for 2 ECMAs this year and actually took home one of those. So they were nominated for Roots Traditional Recording of the Year and also for Fans Choice Entertainer of the Year for Canada. This is the Barra McNeils with My Heart's in the Highlands.
My heart's in the highlands, my heart isn't here. My heart's in the highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the highlands, wherever I go.
country of earth. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, the hills of the highlands, forever I love. My heart's in the highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the highlands, wherever I go. Farewell to the mountains are covered with snow. Farewell to the swamps and green valleys below. Farewell to the forests and wild hanging roads. Farewell to the torrents and loud pouring floods. My heart's in the highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the highlands, wherever I go. Heart's in the highlands, 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 heart's in the
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to 107.9 CFTA Tantramar Community Radio in the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour. And that was the Barry McNeils, who took home Roots Traditional Recording of the Year, the ECMAs and PEI this year. And that was their track, My Heart's in the Highlands. This next artist was nominated for Folk Recording of the Year. And unfortunately, he didn't win, but he had 3 or 4 major showcases at the ECMAs. He lost to J.P. Cormier and Dave Gunning, and we played both of them on the show several times. So we thought we'd give Ian a chance here. This is Ian Sherwood with his track "Long Kiss Goodnight."
This is where you go. Leave your key by the door. Take a bag and you walk. There's no point in talking. We know the drill. Even good things die. But how would you feel about a long kiss goodbye? stay dry while you wait. There are no cabs this late anyway. I don't see the harm in letting this fall apart in our arms, 'cause we know the drill. Even good things die. But how would you feel about a long kiss goodbye? About a long kiss goodbye. About a long kiss goodbye.
Now, this next band has been making waves on the East Coast for the past several years. Most of the records have been nominated for an ECMA in the past. Unfortunately, they didn't have anything ready for this year's ECMA Awards, but they did showcase Friday night at the award ceremony on the country stage. And they've been pushing the envelope in genres, I guess, of Americana, bluegrass, country, and blues for the past several years. It's usually a foot-stomping, pretty good time to catch them live. This is a Cape Breton band, Pretty Archie, with Nightlife Love.
Woke up this morning, I could barely see. Well, that old rye whiskey put a spell on me. And it's hard to remember half the things I said. And the old boys are telling me I'm gonna wind up dead. But they don't feel it like I feel it. They don't need it like I need it. I got that nightlife love. Got that nightlife love. I go until I burn out. I just can't get enough. Over to your house, I went knocking on the door. Your new daddy told me don't come around no more. Well, I swear to you, baby, things won't be the same. Oh, but she knows that I know there's no one else to blame. She don't feel it like I feel it. She don't need it like I need it. I got that nightlife love. Got that nightlife love. Well, I go until I burn out. I just can't get enough. Got that. Well, why are you living this way? I'm never known. But you can't take anything along with you when you go. And when I was a younger man, kept my dreams inside. But now I don't care what they say, gotta let it ride. They don't feel it like I feel it. They don't need it like I need it.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour right here on CFTA 107.9 Tantramar Community Radio. And that was Cape Breton band Pretty Archie with their track Nightlife Love. This next artist showcased at the Rock Stage at the ECMAs in PEI, May 1st to the 5th. I had a chance to catch him. He's a francophone artist from New Brunswick. This is Jean-Marc Couture with his track Dans mon cabanon.
Sentais si bien les pieds. Peut-être parce que je n'avais pas moi-même choisi mes souliers qui allaient me mener loin d'où je voulais aller. J'ignore la raison pour laquelle je les ai laissés guider. Comme j'étais volontaire, j'ai même pas pris le temps d'y penser. Why not? Ok, je suis bien prêt à y aller. Soit parce qu'on s'emprête à partir, qu'on a
That was a high-energy number from francophone artist Jean-Marc Couture. That track was called Dans mon cabinet. Now, this next band, unfortunately for us, is calling it quits. They're going to play the festival run and throughout the summer here on the East Coast. They're from Halifax, Nova Scotia. And this is a band that's full of harmonies, a bit of folk, bit of bluegrass. This is the Barrow Downs off their album Come What May Come. This is Landlocked. That was the soon-to-be disbanded Barrow Downs with their track Landlocked. And if you get a chance to get out and catch them, give them a send-off over the summer, that you can catch them at a lot of the big festivals coming up on the East Coast. Yeah, we wish them well as all the artists go off on their own journeys, and I'm sure we'll hear more to come from them, just not as the Barrow Downs. This next jazz rock trio is called the Blue Lane, and this is their song The Whiskey Company. And they showcased at this year's ECMA Awards. And last year in 2018, they were nominated for Jazz Recording of the Year. Again, this is The Blue Lane with Whiskey Company.
Give me a match, give me a drink, give me a bottle of whiskey just so I can think. What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What do you think? I'm having a drink. Straight from the bottle.
Straight from the bottle.
Forget the rocks, forget the rocks. Just because you like to see the way that bathroom tops. Give me a match, give me a drink, give me a bottle of whiskey just so I can drink. What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What do you think? I'm having a drink. Don't even stir it.
Don't even stir it.
Forget the shake, forget the shake. I just need the bottle, not a pony or a drink. Give me a match. you gonna do with that? What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What you gonna do with that? What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What you gonna do with that? What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What you gonna do with that? What you doing with that bottle of whiskey? What do you think? I'm having a dream.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour right here on CFTA 107.9 Tantramar Community Radio. I'm your host, Eric Beersworth, and that last track was a jazz rock trio. That was the Blue Lane with their song The Whiskey Company. This next artist was nominated for Rock Recording of the Year. The album nominated was Belated Love. This is off that album. Unfortunately, they didn't take that win home. This is the band Tampa with their song Bad Hangover.
Got the full bag of cattle, 'cause it'll run you down and get you off
right. That was Tampa with their song Bad Hangover. Now, this next Acadian powerhouse trio was nominated for Roots Traditional Recording of the Year, and they actually took home that win. This is Vishton, who mix Acadian with Francophone culture and music. They've been doing very well outside Canada. They played the New Orleans Jazz Festival. They've been down to Australia. Their last album actually was nominated for a Juno Award for Traditional Roots Album of the Year. This is Vishton with Horizons or Horizon. You just heard 2019 Roots Traditional Recording of the Year, Vishton, with their song Horizons. off the album with the same name. This next artist is from Newfoundland. This is Young Tree in the Blooms with She Found Me.
She's the expression of an apple core, soft as skin but at the source, she hardened to protect her own life force. Her seeds are poison, still I gorge. When I'm done I'll ask for more. If I die I only thank the Lord. She came from the ground like me, like a pond on the breeze she found. She found me, like a wolf hunting a nightly meat. She found me, and I lay myself down upon her feet. She found me, she found to taste of flesh, but I take what I can get. She cast a spell and I was in her net. She's like a fable or a holy mess, Snow White's Bane or Reeves, I guess. The tree of knowledge and I failed the test. She came from the ground like me, like a pollen on the breeze she found. She found me, like a wolf hunting a nightly meat. She found me, yeah, and I lay myself down upon her feet. She took me in her mouth and she carried me far away. Of an apple core, lay her in the grass and low, she'll see another 100,000 born. Like a wolf hunting a nightly meat. She found me, and I lay myself down on her feet. She took me in her mouth and she carried me far away. She laid me down, made a gable silver plate, and I woke like a newborn on my own. She found me, on my own. She found me, on my own. She found me, she found me.
That was Young Tree in the Blooms from Newfoundland with their track She Found Me. We're going to go from Newfoundland straight into Newfoundland. This is the Fortunate Ones, who have been making a name for themselves for the past 10 years. I think I saw them actually about 10 years ago showcase at ECMA Awards. Since then, they've gone on to do very well. You can hear this track on most of the mainstream radio stations nowadays. This is their song, The Bliss. This is the Fortunate Ones.
Can't find a foe or friend to do this darkness in. Shadows creeping in, I cannot pretend that I don't miss my home, or that I'm not alone. Now I must atone for all the time I've wasted. But this is what I chose, long nights and endless road, all this letting go. Who was I to know? I miss my family, if they could only see all that I've become, alone and on the run. If this is all there is, maybe that's okay. Believing in the bliss, wishing my time away. A tender-hearted sadness pulls me through the day, but that's alright, my heart is okay. Fading under dying light, reaching through the dark for words to say it right. I am restless, I am losing sleep, kept up by promises I knew I'd never keep. If this is all there is, maybe that's okay. Believing in the bliss, wishing my time away. A tender-hearted sadness pulls me through the day. That's alright, my heart is okay. My heart is okay. My heart is okay. My heart's okay. My heart's okay. Okay, my heart's okay. My heart. Where's inspiration? Where is urgency? They are like passing ships, they keep eluding me. I've got a good heart, and I've got able hands. Give me back my eyes, lead me to the land. If this is all there is, maybe that's okay. Believing in the bliss, wishing my time away. The tender-hearted sadness pulls me through the day, but that's alright, my heart is okay. If this is all there is, maybe that's okay. Believing in the bliss, wishing my time away. A tender-hearted sadness pulls me through the day, but that's alright, my heart is okay.
All right, you just heard a very popular track from the Fortunate Ones called The Bliss. The Fortunate Ones were nominated for several ECMAs this year. They were nominated for Songwriter of the Year, Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year, Group Recording of the Year, and Album of the Year. 4 nominees. Unfortunately, they didn't come home with any trophies, but they did put on some great shows. I was able to catch them a couple times. They're a folk duo from Newfoundland. That was the Fortunate Ones. This next artist is a mix of Aretha Franklin meets alternative music. This is Jessie Brown, who comes out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is her song, That's What Happens.
That's what happens when you start too young and learn. That's what happens to those who've had all their fun. But that's what happens when you've given up fighting what happens and only rely on love. That's what happens to lost. You had it once, but you forgot to lose control. Held on too long to let go. Can't pretend you don't know. You can't always hide when your heart ever lies on being so young. But for how long? We are not done. Words go on. Words go on. Words go
All right, that's wrapping up Jesse Brown from Halifax. And I want to thank you for tuning in to the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour this week, right here on 107.9 CFTA Tantramar Community Radio. This was episode 2 of our 2-part series focused on the ECMAs 2019 that took place May 1st to the 5th in Charlottetown, PEI. This week's episode was brought to you by Sinclair Sounds and Shepody House Music Venue. And I urge you to get out and support live music. Shepody House has some big shows coming up within the next couple of weeks. This Saturday, you can catch 2-time Juno-winning blues band from Ottawa, Monkey Junk. And then the week after that, you can catch Juno-winning Hawksley Workman hitting the Shepody House stage. So Shepody House is located in Dorchester, New Brunswick, and I urge you to get online and support live music. Show them that we can have these Juno-winning artists in our area. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Maritime Melting Pot Radio Hour. This is Christine Campbell with Exit Out.
Here